Vic, good afternoon, and thanks for your email on your race. I'm glad you survived a cold one, a very cold race, but a lot of good things to take away from this race. So, aside from, I know you were disappointed with your transitions there, but man, your bike split was fantastic. Swim was decent, even though I know you went off a little bit off course. But let's look at how things kind of played out here and review some of the key things. As you've seen me do with some of these videos and instruction in the past, looking at heart rate, we ideally want to see that heart rate peak, in the later stages of the bike here. So I think that's not going to be the case here. As you mentioned, you kind of came out of the transition there a little bit hot and the heart rate was high. Not the end of the world about that. Don't worry about it because you really are very fit right now. So I would expect that you would be able to sustain a little bit higher heart rate early on. But in the future, the goal is always to try and bring up that negative split. So 20 minutes peak was right out of transition, 30 on the heels of that, and so on and so forth throughout the entire race here on the bike, where you really, the heart rate settled much lower after that. But let's see how that played out with your pace. So your speed, your peak speed, your peak 12 minutes occurring at the end, fantastic. 20 minutes before that, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. Yeah, so you picked up, this is great, great, Vic. So coming out of the water there, I'm not so sure why your heart rate was so high because your speed actually picked up as the day went on and it got better throughout the entire ride there. That's just fantastic. I mean, really good stuff. Not to mention that the time itself is great. So kudos to you on that. Let's see how we did on the run. All right. 2 hours. Let's look at how the pace went. So your peak 12 minutes occurring at the beginning, then 20, 30, 60, and 90. So it was a pretty good slide on the way down there. Definitely got slower as the race went on. Let's see how the heart rate played out. Again, not disappointing with the total speed here. Just want to see if we paced well. All right, great. So peak heart rate at the end, and you reverse the order in the heart rate. So that's great. That's exactly the way we want to see it go up. Wouldn't like you to see it drop quite so much with the pace there, but all in all, you were running really nice and quick here. Let's see here. Uncheck that. Yeah, for 13.1 miles, Vic, to be running a normalized graded pace with all the hills of a 9:27 minute mile, boy, that's pretty good. That's really good. That's 0.80%, or sorry, 80% of your threshold pace. That's quick. That's very quick for 2 hours. That's a good sustained hard effort, Vic. So really like that as well. So kudos on a great race. I hope you're thawing out a little bit. Not a whole lot of time here between now and Arizona as we look forward and shift gears here. The key is to really turn the corner, get nice and recovered from this. You got a couple key last long sessions in there, and then that's it. You taper down and, 2 weeks of a bit more training and sharpening, and finally Arizona is right on the horizon. So congrats again, and let's touch base again, mostly by email here, and certainly as we get a little closer, perhaps the week of the 4th to the 10th, we touch base for call and just make sure everything's still going well and on track. All right, Vic, I'm going to be signing off here. If you do have any questions, just feel free to reach out and give me a buzz. Otherwise, like I said, I'll be touching base and talking with you real soon.